Okay, now this is your YouTube video for the 25th of February. It's a little bit different than the Facebook one, um, but basically the data outcomes are the same, but you'll see more in depth here and you'll see some reasoning behind the thinking of what's going to go on. Okay, so basically this is your MJO. This is the European one idea of it, and it shows this is where we were. And as you can see, we were in the warmer phase. The warmer phases are over here, basically 4, 5, 6, and it cools into 7, and cold is 8 and 1 right now. And this is usually where you'll see your snowstorms happen when you get deep in here. And these other green lines here that you can see, these are spaghetti plots, but basically this is the center of it, but you can see some of them really take it high, some of them take it down here. It's probably a little higher what it shows here, but basically here's where we're at through here, and we're coming up, and we're going to go into 7, and then around the 7th of March we get into this cold phase, and I would say 8 through the 27th or so of March would be the cold period. So it's like a 2 to 3 week period of really cold weather as this thing turns around and comes this way. So if you're looking to, okay, where's the snowstorms going to be? Those are your best chances. I mean, you can get snow here, which we will some places, but this is where you have better chances of snow, and this is where you have the colder temperatures, and they're going to be quite below normal, not like a couple degrees. We're talking could be as high as 10 or so below normal, which would really make this an unbelievable middle of March, and it would make St. Patrick's Day like Christmas. Now these are your temperature anomalies, and you can see the south is basking and warm, and up towards the northeast we're cooler. This is the white is close to average, and the blue, and the darker the blue, the more below, and then it turns into green when it gets really below normal. So your clashing zone is basically right in between the two, and all you need to get is a storm off here, and you'll see. Now I'm going to move this ahead a little bit. This will take us through the week of March, Wednesday the 1st, this week, through Monday the 6th, and you can see below normal temperatures here, and you're starting to see some green show up here in New Jersey, and then this kind of expands out the week of the 3rd through the 8th, and then as we keep moving this ahead, the week of the 6th through the 11th is 6 degrees below normal, some over here like 7 degrees below normal. We move this out a little bit further. See the cold air is pushed. No more hot air down south. It's pushed the southeast ridge out and away. And now you have cold, and now you have a road for storms to come through, and the temperatures are below normal. And so henceforth we'll go the sleet and freezing rain and snow mixtures to basically snow. And then getting closer to St. Patrick's Day, that may warm up a little bit. You'll see it warms down here, but the average between the 14th and the 19th of March is still 6 to 7 degrees below normal. And then if you think it's gone away, it's not. The week of the 18th through the 23rd, it's down back to 6, 7, 8 degrees below normal. Even up in this area up here, you're in the purples, and you're like 8 or 9 degrees below normal up in this area here. So it's still cold. And let's just move this out towards the end of the month when you hope it starts to warm up. And the week of the the time between the 26th and the 31st, you're pretty much still in the cold here in the east. 7 to 8 degrees below normal. Some places 8 or 9 degrees below normal up here in the Hudson Valley area up here. And then as we move this into April, you think it would get better, but it gets colder. Now remember, your daytime averages are warmer, so if you're 8 below the daytime average in the beginning of April, it's still pretty chilly. We're not warming up as we get into April. And then you have to go through, this is the 2nd through the 7th of April, still below normal much here. And then we begin to retreat as we get out a little bit. This is the 6th through the 11th of April, still below normal, but it's starting to move, and you can see this warm air is trying to make its way up. And eventually, as we get in towards the middle to later part of April, that might happen. but this leaves the door open for snow. Now, all the models show the storm Monday night into Tuesday being a mixture of snow, sleet, and freezing rain, with some of the highest elevations getting snow. These numbers are a little high. I don't go, but this is the Euro model showing the extent of the snow through here. And again, there's ice and sleet mixed in with this all the way down. I think this is way too far south. As of right now, I like this one better. Basically, if you're in this area up here, you're probably in the 4 to 8 inch range, 2 to 4 in this range. Valley Cities, ½ inch to 2 inch. And this is from the storm today. If you were looking at totals, let's see here if we can fix this. I like this better. This is kind of what it is. This is probably what you get Monday into Tuesday. And up in this area here with the ice and the sleet and the snow, I think Tuesday morning is going to be a lot of school delays, cancellations, especially the higher elevations up here. I'm sure there'll be a few of them up there, but I don't think Wilkes-Barre and Nanticoke and in that direction get it. I think maybe Pittsburgh, Pittston and Nanticoke, or Pittston and Scranton probably can get some accumulation of an inch or two, but I think the lower valley areas won't see much at all. And then down here, again, there's some sleet and some freezing rain and rain mixed in, and that's kind of what you get during that period of time. And then as we get to next weekend, one model shows big blizzard up here, another model shows big snowstorm along the I-95 corridor. It's all over the place, but definitely there's going to be a low off the coast. Just where it's located is the important part, and we have to let this one go by. That other one to get into the plain states tomorrow, Sunday, and then we can pretty much tell where this is going to go for Monday, if this is going to stay or change. And then when this one goes by, probably on Wednesday, we'll have a better idea what's going to happen later on in the week. If I show you this is the Euro model showing a storm closer to out to sea out here and throwing heavy snow back in. This would solve all my prediction problems, questions about 8 inches or more, and it would end right there. But if you turn to the GFS, the Euro's been the number one correct answer this winter, but not saying it's correct here, but this is what it's showing. But if you look at the GFS model, which is like between the GFS, Canadian, and Euro, the GFS is third. This is showing a snowstorm to the north. So you got one Euro down here, GFS up here, and this is the one that's gone by, and the GFS shows it way down here. Or not the GFS, this is Canadian, I'm sorry. It shows it way down here. So you got them all over the place. Nobody agrees with anybody. So that's why you got to let this thing here go out and then see where we're at on Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, this is Fred. Talk to you soon on this YouTube channel.